In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? A tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone, raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression. Today, we have a similar debate over this. Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone seen this before? The Laffer curve. Anyone know what this says? It says that at this point on the revenue curve, you will get exactly the same amount of revenue as at this point. This is very controversial. Does anyone know what Vice President Bush called this in 1980? Anyone? Something DOO economics. Voodoo economics.
I hope that video clip from Ferris Bueller's Day Off brought a chuckle to you and made you reminisce about when you were in school. Well, this vodcast is going to take you forward into the 21st century. I am your host, Carla Krochak, and we will be talking about 21st century teaching and learning and Web 2.0 technology. This vodcast will introduce you to Web 2.0 tools in the virtual classroom and daily uses for the instructional supervisor, constructivist pedagogy style overview of some Web 2.0 tools and their potential to enhance classroom instruction, communication, and the overall appeal of a 21st century classroom. Recommendations for what PA Cyber can do to increase the usage of Web 2.0 tools among all staff. The teacher of the 21st century is an innovative teacher, one who knows how to teach our digital natives. Does this look familiar? This is Bloom's taxonomy, but it has been revised to match the digital world that we live in and the infusion of Web 2.0 tools. Let's take a look at 20th century education versus 21st century education. Boy, have times changed. Now the student no longer works in isolation, but works in a collaborative process. Now the teacher is no longer judge. The student has a worldwide audience. What are the tenets of a 21st century model of learning? Are your students critical thinkers, problem solvers, good communicators, good collaborators, flexible and adaptable, innovative and creative, globally competent, information and technology literate? According to the Partnership for 21st Century Learning, the skills that are necessary for preparing students for business and the industry world are learning and innovation skills, information media and communication skills, and life and career skills. Mark Prensky coined the phrases digital immigrant and digital native. Which one are you? If you were born before 1990, then you are a digital immigrant. I am a baby boomer, so I can relate to this cartoon. As defined, a digital immigrant is someone who was born before the existence of digital technologies and adopted it to some extent later in life. This is a digital native. The students we teach and supervise have these characteristics in common. They were born in the digital age. They are the first generation to pass their parents in technology knowledge. They are 24/7 connected. They think differently. They learn differently. They are non-linear learners, and their brains progress to the speed of video gaming. To best teach these digital natives, the constructivist pedagogical approach is best. John Dewey, the pioneer of constructivist teaching, has said it best in this most powerful quote: If we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. Put simply, the constructivist pedagogical style is student-centered, teacher as guide, with 3 distinct learning styles: the active learner, the social learner, and the creative learner. Here are some of the benefits of using a constructivist approach and Web 2.0 tool technology. Educators can use new tools so students have new ways to learn both old and new skills. Technology tools help educators pay closer attention to learning styles, personalization, and formative assessments. Employing digital tools improves the teacher's ability to help students develop both basic and higher order thinking skills. Instructional strategies include project-based learning, active learning, student-centered approaches, and differentiated instruction. Web-based tools can provide the 8 C's for learning: communication, collaboration, connectedness, community of learners, convergence, contextualization, cloud computing, and cost-free. Look familiar? This is Web 2.0, a set of economic, social, and technology trends that collectively form the basis of the next generation of the Internet. Web 2.0 is the second generation of user-driven, intelligent web, broad range of new online services, software as a service, user-generated content, and social networking tools. Let's get started. What are the benefits of using Web 2.0 tools in your daily routine as a teacher or instructional supervisor? Here are 5 popular Web 2.0 services: blogs, wikis, podcasts, vodcasts, and Twitter. Blogs, also known as weblog or blogging, refers to a simple web page of brief paragraphs of opinions or information called posts. I recommend previewing MrColey.com, the official website of room 34 of Townsend Elementary School. Mr. Coley has a wealth of information that can help in utilizing not only blogs, but other information such as wikis. Wikis, a web page or set of web pages that can be easily accessed by anyone. Wikis generally have a history function which allows previous versions to be examined. Good for collaborative group work because of the easy use of tools, extreme flexibility, and open accessibility. How many times have you asked your students not to use Wikipedia as a source? But we can use the wiki page to help develop higher order thinking skills. Here's an example of how you can incorporate a wiki page and have students continually edit the page. This is happening in classrooms all over the world. Podcasting, or known as podcasts, formerly called audio blogs. Podcasts are recordings usually in MP3 format of talks, interviews, or lectures. Can be played on MP3 players or PCs. Recent developments include video podcasts. Through the process of enclosure, a URL link is added to the audio file and uploaded to a host server. Vodcasts. What you are watching now is a vodcast. It is a creation and provision of video files for download to a computer MP3 player. A video clip designed to be viewed in a portable device, also called a vcast, vodcast, and videocast. A vidcast is the video counterpart of a podcast and uses the same RSS syndication method for delivering material to users. I encourage you to go to my YouTube page where you will see several of my vodcast creations. Twitter, a trademark. The name of a social networking service and website that limits the length of messages one can post to a certain number of characters. People use the hashtag symbol to mark keywords or topics in a tweet. It was created organically by users as a way to categorize messages. Here are some ways you can use Twitter in education. You can join an EdChat, a weekly Twitter discussion for educators. Set up class chat sessions, poll the crowd and get instant feedback, find guest speakers, keep students engaged during lectures, increase civic awareness and participation, and teach English as a second language. As an instructional supervisor, I will use Twitter to help encourage self-paced students to remember to log in daily for attendance and submit the required amount of graded work in the Lincoln Interactive Curriculum. My tweets will be coming very soon. Here are my recommendations for PA Cyber to increase the usage of Web 2.0 tools among all staff to create a 21st century classroom. Professional development workshops monthly with hands-on application of chosen Web 2.0 tool. Roundtable discussion with question and answer feedback led by Franciscan University cohort graduates and current cohort members. Monthly support of virtual teachers by monitoring Illuminate classroom playbacks by cohort graduates and current cohorts. Monthly support for instructional supervisors by cohort graduates and current cohorts. The distribution of the textbook Web 2.0, How To for Educators. I hope you have been inspired and enlightened about Web 2.0 tool technology and how you can create a 21st century classroom. Please enjoy this next video where you will see blogging in action.
Fox 5 News.
It's innovative and creative. Find out how these local 4th and 5th graders have a worldwide audience.
Well, creative writing takes a new turn at a local elementary school with blogging. Student bloggers are crossing over into the digital side. Fox 5's Christina Lee explains how it all sparks creativity.
In this 4th and 5th grade class at Garrison Elementary School,
we're going to see the stats go through the roof.
Mr. Josh Schwartz is motivating his students through blogging.
What I'm trying to do is open up the faucet for their creativity.
Kids Like Blog started 4 months ago. Since, 25 students have put together their own online portfolios where they can write
pretty much anything
and upload their artwork.
These kids are writing so much, it's ridiculous. Over their vacations, on the weekends.
Before 10-year-old Ronnie Fleming became a blogger, he barely wrote 10 words on a piece of paper.
Since I got a blog now, I'm really enjoying writing on paper and my blog.
Each student gets to choose their own blog title.
Think, dream, laugh. Snoopy Lover. Crazy Rider Rocks. The art and stories of Super Dog.
But the coolest part about it, students try and attract an audience through their writing.
I like people noticing my blog. Really cool because they're not actually looking at me, but they're actually looking at my writing.
Some of them have received hits all the way from Malaysia.
I train them on internet safety, and they know not to reveal any information about who they are, where they live.
Readers also get to comment on their blogs.
I like writing. Well, I always kind of wanted to be a writer.
Now, if you want to see any of their work, we've linked some of their blogs to our website, fox5sandiego.com, and click the Scene on tab. Reporting in Oceanside, I'm Christina Lee, Fox 5 News.